Welcome to CIT380 group meeting.
Hey.
How's everyone's weekend?
Good. Good. Thanks. You?
Awesome. Mine was pretty good. We find out tomorrow what we're having, so I'm excited.
Well, that is exciting.
So we're doing the quiz tonight, is that right?
Yep. I was just going to say, so Dan, did you also get the kind of the idea of what we're doing from the web design tasks? If you can't, because I don't know if we can hear you, Dan, so you could chat in the window. Just over on this side, if you click on the little blue chat button. Yes.
Maybe he can't hear us. Oh.
We were just asking if you
Okay.
saw the tasks for the web design stuff that we need to get done in this unit so that Brandon and I can do the coding next unit. So let me share my screen, and then Brandon, you can go ahead and explain if you want.
So we have here those tasks, basically the wireframes, the color scheme, and basically we have to create all this documentation for the website. So for example, with the database layout, can you go to that page, that Google Doc, Summer?
Yeah.
So inside of our CIT380 folder, we have a folder called Website Med Review. It's this one to the left that Summer's clicking on. And I put them in here. So what's happened?
That's great.
So like for example, thanks. Well, for example, like this one is the database design. It's basically something that we had to put together to design the database, and then we just basically are putting everything in these Google Docs. So this is kind of something that Summer and I are going to work on and go through and make sure everything has like security stuff and issues and answer all of our documentation that we created for the project. If you go back to the drive, you'll see we worked on one for web wireframe. I was just kind of showing an example. This is something else that would need to get done. If you want to click on that one, Summer. This one basically just goes over like creating what the website will look like. So what we decided last time was that you, Michaela, and Ross will kind of take care of the wireframes, the color scheme, and the navigation schemas. So for example, like with this one, you guys would just go in and kind of just do the navigation bars and stuff, how you want it to look. So like the links, maybe right here we'll have content for doctors or something. And so each one of these different slides within here, so if you create a new slide for a new web page. So like this would be like if they go to the doctor review form. So you'd have the kind of just the layout of the form and what it's supposed to look like. Does that make sense? If it does, just nod your head since we can't hear you. Or type. Okay.
Great. Then the other thing that we had for you guys was the navigation. And basically, go ahead.
Oh, you can go ahead. I'm going to do something in there. So.
Yeah. So we don't have anything in here yet, and slow as death when I'm showing my screen. But the purpose of this is like to help show how the web pages are going to be interconnected. So like from the home page, you can navigate to the review page, or from the review page, you can navigate to the content page. So we're just going to have you guys set up the navigation schemas so that when we code it, we know what should be able to link to where.
Okay.
So those are the two things that we need you three to do. You can do them together or split it up, whatever. And then the color schemes too. Where's that? Yeah. And the idea behind that, Dan, was that Brandon and I are going to be working like overtime during the next unit to get the coding done. So we thought we'd try to give you guys more tasks in this unit so that the work was more evenly spread out.
So, yep. I guess, do you guys have any questions on either of those three things, the wireframes or anything?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
And they don't need to be done until June 10th, but we do need them done by June 10th.
Okay.
Because that's actually a weekend of the next unit now that I think about it. So maybe we should move that up to next week, because next week is the end of the Agile, or the waterfall unit, isn't it?
I believe so.
No, next week is lesson 6, and then we have lesson 7. So I was right, June 10th. Okay. Because we're in,
Oh, yep.
am I right, or am I looking at my own class? No, I think I'm right. We can change that if we need to, but I think I'm
Yeah,
right.
we still have lesson 7 and then the next unit.
Great. So, Michaela, you're doing our. Oh, do you want to trade with someone since you're supposed to do both the waterfall, the status report, and the gate check?
Well, that's what I was I was confused about that. So am I doing, because I can do them both, I don't mind. But on the waterfall status report, it says I'm doing it this week. And then the gate check, that says I'm doing, oh, maybe that changed.
This is this week, and you said last week you'd do the video this week. But if you want to trade, whichever one you want to trade would be fine.
Oh, I can do it, because isn't the video just like going over the gate check?
Yeah.
And so I just have to like post it and then pretty much make a recording of what we posted.
Yeah, but you have to follow the presentation outline stuff.
Okay.
So, like, you're supposed to meet with the presentation practice center and stuff.
And I went and did that Saturday.
So you're in good shape.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So then I also post the waterfall status report.
Dan, do you want to do that this week, and we can have Michaela do it next week, just so that it's. Would that be okay with everyone? Or would you rather? Okay.
I honestly don't mind. I don't care.
I have a question. How many discussion boards do we have to post on? Because I see there are 2 of them.
Right. One is for the status report, which is the status report is actually up here. So Brandon and I did the last 2 posts, and they are.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. And then so the gate check is posting to this discussion board. And there's nothing posted yet, but.
And that's not. Yeah, okay.
And so we all still have to do our portions by tomorrow so that Michaela can get the video done. I made another doc for us. The link is right there. It's in our folder. In gate check planning and gate check 525.
Okay.
So I made the appendix summaries again, so you can just scroll down and add your content here, and then Michaela's in charge of the one-page summary, but if you want to throw in a line, I threw in a quick line so that you could see, because basically this week is like what changed from last week, so If you have anything specific that changed, make sure you put a line up there so that we know what it is.
Got it.
Okay.
So, should we do the quiz?
Yep, let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Are you gonna open it?
I am, as soon as I can
Okay.
get to the right.
Okay.
Okay, so this is from Topic Quiz. Okay. A strong performing project typically has which characteristics? Qualitative requirements, scheduling and cost performance indices. By the way, if you guys have would pull up the topics, there might be some links there that would be helpful. I'm gonna put everyone's name in just a second. I'm not like Russell and I can't spell your last names right. Okay. Oh my goodness. I have no idea on number 3.
Present value.
26,000.
Okay, so how do you guys want to do this? Do you want to just talk through each question?
Let's just go through each question because I can't really read those.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll hold still. So I'll read number 1 again. A strong performing project typically has which characteristics? Qualitative requirements, schedule and cost performance indices, both greater than 100%, negative schedule variance, risk response strategies for all unknown unknowns, and positive quality metrics. Okay, hold on just a second. You probably need to do some Googling on this. I'll be right back.
From what I have on that one, it would be positive quality metrics. Because if you don't have metrics to measure your project, you don't really know what you're working with. Whereas qualitative requirements, characteristics. Huh. What do you guys think?
No, I agree with the quality metrics.
Did anyone read about any of it in the side of the topics for this week?
Sorry.
I was just asking, did anyone read about this in any of the? Because to me, from what I've understood, is it's the positive quality metrics.
The schedule and cost performance indices? Oh no, positive, sorry. Yeah. Well, this is the one I'm wondering is the qualitative requirements. I always get qualitative and quantitative confused. I don't know. So should a project have measurable Shh, DJ, hush. Measurable requirements. We can come back to that. How about scheduled variance calculation? Can someone do that on their? Guys. Guys.
PV, and AC, and value and actual cost. Planned, earned, actual cost. That would be negative 2,000. Because your planned value is 26.
Yeah.
That's how much you're planning to get. You earn 29,000. So that's 3,000 more than you planned. And then your actual cost is 31,000. So it should be, you should be in the hole.
Okay, honey, I need you to use an inside voice, honey. Okay. Which of the following types of charts is commonly used to display progress on a project being monitored using an earned value system?
I have a question with number 3. Isn't the formula the EV minus PV?
Yeah, but don't you have to put the AC in as well?
I don't know. I don't know what to do with the AC.
So that's the actual cost.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it would be negative.
let me go and check again. Somewhere I read that.
So sorry, guys. He should be in bed now. So what can I do?
Because the formula that I found, I don't see the
Project being monitored.
AC in it. It's just EV minus PV. So I'm not sure. I'm just asking.
The book I have is An Introduction to Project Management, 4th edition. Dan, if you're still wondering. And it has almost none of the topics that we've covered in this class in it, so definitely a waste of $50.
Yeah, me too. I have 2, and I cannot find anything that we are doing.
The whole point of this course is to fail the test and learn. No, I don't agree.
Oh, I know.
Earned value, 40%. I'm pretty positive that that's it. I mean, unless we have to do the percentage, which would be 26,000 times 100, 29,000. So that's 89%.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
The formula that they use, the AC, is if you're looking for the cost variance, which would be the earning variance minus the actual cost. So I don't know if you're sure, go ahead. I don't know.
Are you guys talking about number 4 or number 5?
Number
Number 3.
Oh, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check my handy dandy book.
Yeah, I think you're actually right, Summer. It might just be 3,000.
Okay, do we kind of agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. Schedule variance is not in my textbook. I don't ever even look at my textbook when I'm studying the topics. I just Google them.
Yeah.
Anyway. Which of the following types of charts is used to display progress on a project being monitored using an earned value system? Let's see.
I
So
would
is there
say
To run chart.
not a
Is it a run
Pareto.
chart? Oh.
Can be either run chart or an S curve chart.
I'm trying to see. Um, yeah, because I thought it was S chart. Oh, it's oh, never mind. Sorry. In my book, they talk about an earned value over time report, which is not an option. So, what's the? I don't know much about a run chart. What does a run chart do?
It's a line graph of the data plotted over time. So I think that
That might
it
be the
looks
right
like a
answer.
run chart. Like if you Google earn chart and then their images, it looks like the run chart or the earned value system.
Okay,
yeah.
that sounds more correct to me. What do you think, Brandon?
Yep, go
Yeah,
with
I
it.
think so too.
Okay. Which of the following earned value metrics is used to forecast the anticipated cost of the project based on the current performance at any point during the execution of the project? Whoa. Okay, so which earned value metric is used to forecast the anticipated cost based on the current performance?
The planned value
Yeah.
or expected at completion or estimate at completion. So is it the first one?
Uh,
Or no, that's estimated at the completion.
yeah, so I'm thinking it's planned
Plan.
value.
That looks the best.
Where does he get these questions from? I don't remember reading any of
Hey,
this.
can one of you pull up the on the homepage he put in some tips. They're for the test, but could we just look through them really quick, someone, and just see if any of them were relevant to the quiz? Do you know what I'm talking about in his announcement?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll do it.
thanks. The next question is the cost estimate used at the beginning of the project to allocate funds for the project is referred to the blank when using an earned value monitoring approach. So I think that's the estimated cost at completion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes sense more than any other one.
The present value.
All right, so given these values, what would you say about the project?
So they planned value.
So I'd say under budget.
How are you supposed to tell if it's before or after schedule?
Maybe because it's under budget, it's probably. But I don't know. I don't know. Can someone Google that and see if there's like a. Like using PV and EV, how do you tell if a project's ahead or behind?
What? SV is equals to EV minus PV.
Okay.
And and CV is equal to EV minus AC.
Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just got like dropped from the call. Sorry.
Trying to figure out how to tell based on the present value, earned value, and actual cost if a project's ahead or behind schedule.
But if we try to find SV, that will be the schedule variance. That will be EV, which is 28,000 minus 30,000.
So
That will give
minus 2,000.
30. Yes. So does that mean we are behind?
What does SV stand for again?
Schedule variance.
Schedule variance. Okay. So that might be behind value under budget?
Yeah.
Anybody else have input there?
What about the AC? What do we do with the AC?
What was the other formula you read, Ruslan? You read two. The first one was the SV.
C. The other one is CV. It's the cost variance is equal to earned value minus actual cost. So CV is EV minus AC.
So I think we're right. I think it's under budget because that's $1,000 under the. Okay, well. Okay, let's do the. Can you pull the formula up again? We need that for the next question. Or you still have it up? Sorry, I just changed screens. Okay.
CV is EV minus AC. So CV is 24,000. Never mind. So CV is EV, earned value 23,000 minus 24,000.
So minus 1,000.
Minus 1,000.
Right? If the variance at completion is positive, what can be concluded about the project? What's variance at completion? I don't remember that at all. Google that.
The difference between budget at completion and the estimated at completion. So it's the budget at completion minus the estimated at completion.
So if it's positive, does that mean that it's under budget?
Yes, because then the budget at completion would be higher than the estimated. So we budgeted more than we estimated. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So the scope of the project was too large. I don't think that's relevant. The project is behind schedule. Not necessarily. A quality audit should have been used rather than quality metrics. Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
Schedule or SPI is negative and cost performance is greater than 100%. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have no idea.
Oh.
Well, I might Google again. Do some Googling.
Yeah, that thing on the test is for the test that we are taking, but not for that quiz. So it doesn't help us.
Okay, so if it's under budget, that could mean that it's behind schedule, but not necessarily. CPI, how do you determine if CPI is greater than 100? That might be what it is.
Um,
Hmm.
So mm, mm,
I'm doing some reading on variance at completion.
So, how many of you have the PMBOK book?
I do not. I wish I'd bought that one though.
I don't have it.
Here you go. It's such a big book, though. There's a site that has it. I just sent in the messenger.
Thank you. So I don't think it's cost performance index.
So there's this really nice page that, let's see.
Oh wait, it might be cost. Okay, my Googling gave me the wrong definition of CPI. So cost performance index is a measure of the efficiency of expenses spent on a project, which basically means like
If
you
it's
did a good job.
positive, it's under planned costs.
Yeah, which is true if the BAC is positive, because that means it's under budget. Therefore, this could be 100. Like, of all the answers, that's the only one that makes sense to me. None of these
Yeah.
made
Yep.
sense to me. So, should we submit it, or do you guys want to go back through?
I think Dan said something about number 3. He didn't agree with number 3, I think. I don't know if that was.
Oh. Can you tell us the formula again, Ursuline?
So it's right.
For SV.
It's right here in the book.
on your screen.
Yep.
I see.
Scheduled variance is the EV minus PV. I think he just threw that 31,000 in there to throw you off.
Yeah, the AC is to just mess up with our head. That's what I'm thinking too, because the formula doesn't have any AC in it.
Right, and it's the same thing with this question down here. I think he just gave us all 3 metrics. Like, because in this one we calculate CV, which needs these 2 metrics, and in this one we calculate SV, which needs these 2 metrics.
Yeah.
So I think he just wanted to see if we would mess up the formulas.
So, is that okay, Dan? 7 is correct. I supposed to be. Yeah, okay.
Value system. I'm still thinking about that chart one though.
Can you?
The S chart and the run chart one. This one.
Yeah. Because it's nice. This. Because run charts.
Oh, this book is super nice.
Yeah, and you can search for everything in it, which is convenient. See, an S-curve chart is in there.
But not the run chart.
No, but
But
that doesn't mean...
An S chart makes an S shape. And where earned value system.
Brandon, if you look in the book, there's a chapter on it's chapter 23. If you just search earned value system, you're probably there.
Chapter 23?
Yeah.
Monitoring cost.
Yeah, there's a section on earned value system, so I'm just skimming through there to see if they've got...
See, there's a chart right here. It does look more like a run chart than an S chart.
Yeah, but it's not labeled run chart, it's labeled something else. There's the rest of the charts that I can see all look like run charts as well. But they don't specifically say run chart. So that's confusing. But I don't see any pie charts or stacked column chart. That can be ruled out. Are you guys familiar with Pareto diagrams? Anybody?
I've never heard of one.
I'm actually wondering
It's
if
like
that's
a weird...
It's kind of like a bar graph, kind of.
Yeah, but it has like a bar and a line on it.
Yeah.
See where I'm looking at this one, your project tracking.
This is a really confusing question. I don't feel like I came across anything about this in my readings.
Control chart.
I feel like Google is leading me astray. All the answers I'm looking at are like, they're all different. Because some of these charts look like they could be S charts, you know?
Yeah.
And some of them do in fact use Pareto charts.
So it could be
For
all of the above.
That's unfortunately not an option.
We can challenge the quiz.
And say, well, I feel like if we challenge it, all we could say is like, this is a stupid question and we couldn't find the answer.
Exactly.
I actually did say that when I did the test challenge. I did that for the scripture one.
Oh, you did?
Like, this is like so subjective.
Oh, I know.
Whatever. That made me super annoyed. I was like, this is a dumb question.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's a run chart. I feel like it's an S chart.
That's what most of the ones I'm seeing. It seems like they try to normalize them to an S chart.
Yeah, because a run chart usually has a baseline on it. Yeah, I don't feel like they have a baseline.
Right. What do you think, Dan? You're our mechanical engineer, mathematician. I mean, from I took an engineering statistics class, but I feel like the S chart, I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I'm just, I don't know.
We'll go with this chart B.
Great. Anyone
Do
opposed
it.
to that? Any other ones you guys want to readdress? Let's,
So
go
what
ahead.
what is an S chart?
Say that again. I interrupted you, so I didn't hear you.
Why are we choosing S chart? Where are we?
Right here, number 4.
Oh, curvature. Okay. So we choose. Okay. Could give it a Okay.
Just gonna Google these two, make sure we got them right. These two I'm a little nervous about. Like, I think we picked the right answer. I just don't know that we picked the right answer. I guess that's like what happens on any quiz. But seems like we might be able to actually find the correct answer to that one. Okay, you guys want to submit it?
Go do it.
Yes.
So, quick question: if we just submit one, right, for the team, or
Yeah, all of your names are in on this one.
okay?
Did we answer everything? Oh yeah, we did number 1. Did we answer number 1?
We did.
Okay, positive coordinates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Man, I hate that. I was hoping this one, it's not multiple choice, so I was hoping we would get a grade right away, but I guess not.
Oh, serious? Oh, go back and click details. Sometimes it tells you in there. No? Well, how are we supposed to argue it if we don't know the answers?
I know, I'm really annoyed that it's due tomorrow. I think that must be a mistake. Kind of like there's another one due tomorrow too, the waterfall reflection.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Well, sweet.
So, anything else we need to talk about tonight? We'd scheduled another meeting, but we could just talk about that stuff tonight and skip to next meeting.
That would be great.
So,
we just... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we have well, let me see what we have next week. I don't even know what kind of, so our team stuff for next week is, we don't have a gate check next week. Okay. Okay. So we're going to need to do this as a team, and it's due... Can someone go to their homepage and see if there's a due date? Because I'm not seeing one. Oh, due Saturday. Okay. Would you guys do me a favor and go see if it actually is due? Oh, no, we have a first quiz due Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So what we're supposed to do is, basically, we're supposed to determine why waterfall might not work for us, I think. Right?
I haven't even gone into there yet.
Also spark up a discussion of these issues in your current workplace, church, and family. Like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. That's like when they wanted us to go to the temple to do that assignment. Like, the project management one. It's like, I'll go to the temple, but not so I can do my project management homework, you guys. So we need to See what we need. So this might, I think this is supposed to be we each do it on our own, and this discussion board is only for our team. That's the vibe I'm
Okay.
getting, but I doubt it's set up that way. You know, like,
Probably has everyone on it.
yeah. But it is kind of, he says post an individual response to contribute to the discussion of these issues in your team. So I think we can kind of do this on our own
Okay.
and just make sure you interact with the team members. So
Okay.
and then this is the other task for the week, which is a paper. We have to do a paper. It's not due till Saturday though, so we can discuss this at our meeting next Tuesday if that's all right with everybody.
Okay.
It's the benefits realization management.
So we'll plan on meeting next Tuesday then.
Yeah, can we do 7 instead of? Oh, whoops. I'll put that here. And 7:30 is a little better for me. Is that okay with you guys, or do you have a meeting?
Oh, I'm
That
good after 7.
that should work
It's,
with me. I have to jump onto another meeting right now, so
All right, so
that's
we'll do
I can
next.
have those scheduled next week at 8:30. So.
Okay, so we'll see you at next Tuesday.
All right. Summer, I'll just contact you about the database stuff later. So.
Yeah, and we're canceling our Thursday meeting, right?
Yep.
no. So,
So we just have to get our stuff done for the report tomorrow, and then
I will post it.
great.
Okay.
okay.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Sounds good. See ya.
Thank you.
See ya.
Good night.